Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading for July 22nd to the 28th. This is for Cancer and Cancer Rising. And as always, if you want to go straight to the tarot reading, the timestamp is in the description box. But you might really love what's happening for you astrologically, especially if you're here for money or wealth. Now, this week, we kick it off with Sun moving into Leo. We move into Leo season for the next 4 weeks. But remember, the day before, July 21st, we had that major full moon in Capricorn. Okay, so I just want to keep that on your radar because you're still under the umbrella of that full moon in Capricorn. That's your opposite sign. That's pretty big, okay? Cancer was at 29 degrees, critical degree, anaretic degree, full closeout, closing shop, like I said in your reading for that week. Now, last week, right? And so that is your house of partnerships and relationships. There could have been some closeout. And I know I dropped these readings a few days early. You may be approaching this full moon, all right? But again, you still may be feeling it here. There may be some big shifts happening for you, something that you're seeing on this karmic level as well, all right? Because it was a Saturn-ruled full moon. So you're definitely ready for this new reality. There could have been some end of a partnership or relationship for you. It could have been quite significant because remember, we had not only was that full moon conjuncting Pluto, but Mars was trining Pluto. Pluto is in Aquarius in your 8th house. There is that intensity there. So keep that in mind. You may be going through some really big changes. Maybe a new partnership in career, maybe a new partnership in work, maybe even new friendships coming up. Maybe there are some even like evolution, right? Ascension in some areas of your life. But again, it can also be romance. Now, Monday, July 22nd, as I was saying, we move into Leo season. Now, remember, Mercury and Venus are here as well. That's a stellium, okay? We've got a lot of energy in Leo, which rules your 2nd house of money, salary, income, finances. Now, you see Mercury is actually going to move into Virgo later in this week. You still have Venus there. You still have Venus, the planet of love and romance and money in your 2nd house of money. Cancer, this is kind of a big thing if you are here for money, finances, and whatnot. Leo season is just fun. It is so fun. And, especially coming after we were just in your season, right? In Cancer season, where it's more introspective, spending time with friends and family. So now you're ready to have fun. Leo rules the 5th house. It's joy, it's pleasure, it's creativity, it's self-expression, love, romance, sex, all of that. I mean, this is 5th house activity. You're definitely going to feel, but definitely, especially with all this attention in Leo, a lot of focus on money. All right. Now, if you're not here for money, if you are literally Meryl Streep's fellow Cancer watching this video and you're like, Jimmy, I got enough of that. Tell me something else. 2nd house is also self-worth, self-value. You could be seeing the value that you bring to things. It could be something that you are really compelled by now because Leo season is all about the spotlight. Remember, the sun rules Leo. The sun is in its domicile. And so there is that spotlight there. So when I say attention, this is having that big spotlight. This is really, when I say it's heightened passion, heightened excitement. This is also like there's a sense of popularity in the 5th house already. And now, it's big heart energy is what it is, especially with Venus there. All right. This is what I said in your monthly forecast. Hearts of fire. That's how you're going to feel for the next 4 weeks with being in Leo season and really enjoying it. You can feel very magnetic. When I say attention, you're going to be loving it. You're going to be getting a lot of it. All right. It's going to boost your confidence too, because remember all this activity in your 2nd house of self-worth. All right. So this is going to be a big time for you. You could be doing your Miss America wave, smiling at everybody, everyone adoring you and you loving it. So enjoy it. Enjoy this moment. Okay. Now, with that said, other people will be doing the Miss America wave too. It really is Sun in Leo. When I say attention and having that spotlight, you are going to notice people are going to be seeking admiration, seeking adoration, seeking praises, seeking compliments, things like that. And so give it. I always say, compliment people. You always want to raise everyone's frequencies. We're all part of a collective. So definitely do it. Tell your, partner today you love the way they style their hair. Tell, your kids that they made the best spaghetti last night. Whatever it is. Give your dog three biscuits. You're definitely going to feel a lot more optimistic. Especially coming after some of the heavier aspects that we had last week as well. Now, with that said, as we move into Leo season, you see that the sun is opposite Pluto that day. All right. So there is that squeeze that you are feeling with this Pluto opposition. And it may feel, here's the thing, Leo, sun in Leo, fixed sign, right? Pluto in Aquarius, another fixed sign. So you could feel a little bit of a squeeze from, to start with. The sun is ego, all right? Pluto is power, it's transformation as well, but it's also, there is that sense of destruction here. Now, remember what I said, Pluto is in your 8th house. And this is, it does rule intimacy, even money matters. There could be something here because you have so much money stuff happening for you at this time for this week. There could be a shift in the way that you're seeing money. And when I say money, Pluto in Aquarius in your 8th house, that's shared resources. So that doesn't have anything to do with your salary. That's like bonuses, commissions, that's inheritance, investments, joint bank accounts, maybe. There could be something there. There's always, someone involved here with the 8th house. It could also be royalties, but there's something here that you may feel that you're really taking a look at. All right. And the reason why I'm really, harping on this is because the moon will be in Aquarius this day as well. So you've got these oppositions with the moon, Pluto in Aquarius. So definitely secrets could be coming out. That's what Pluto does. There could be some things that you're hearing around this time. At the same time, you could really, really be spending some time internalizing some of this transformation. Remember to communicate. You're going through a big transformation, Cancer. It's clear as day looking at what's going on for y'all. All right. Now, the other thing is, remember, we're talking about egos now. All right. With the sun opposite Pluto. So with that said, there's likely going to be some power struggles, some power trips, some ego trips, come at me bro energy. It is very possible. And one of the reasons why is you're probably already feeling it. Remember, we had Mercury and Venus opposite Pluto as well. And so that was recent. So you could be feeling that buildup up until this point. All right. So think about if there has been anything that you've just maybe someone that you haven't been seeing eye to eye with. There could have been some power struggles with someone in your life. All right. There could be. And, of course, yeah, sure. It could have to do with money as well. But this is a situation where here's the thing. A lot of people could be walking around like bears waiting to be poked. So try not to poke the bear. People are going to be wanting it. Remember, I said your monthly forecast, Sun in Leo can be dramatic as well. Remember, you are on stage. It's a stage. It's a stage. People want attention. You've got the spotlight. So there is a little bit of, drama around this time. Just to stay, remember, this is just around this time. So we're going to move out of these oppositions, but remember to always be the best version of yourself, always be the better person in a situation, should anything come up. And again, this is an aspect that's for the collective, so it could be you. You could feel a little bit sensitive. Your claws could be coming out a little bit. Just remember, let karma work its magic should there be any sort of situation, and have some compromise if you don't see eye to eye with someone else. All right. Now, the best thing to do, because Pluto is in Aquarius, it's all about power. It's in your 8th house. Pluto is a native ruler of the 8th house, and it has that intensity. It has that depth to it. This is a great time to really think about your sense of power. All right. Remember, you already have a lot of that energy in your 2nd house of self-worth, self-value. So this is a really, really great time to even do some shadow work. This is Pluto that we're talking about. So use this aspect to feel empowered. Remember, Aquarius is the innovator, the inventor, the genius. Use that energy, all right? Thinking about your future moving forward. Now, on Thursday, July 25th, we have the sun sextiling Mars. You see the asterisk there, best day of the week, okay? Best day of the week. This is like that, in Hollywood when they make movies, that action, that slate. this is that day. All right, this is that day. Big time action. Remember, Sun sextiling Mars. Mars is in Gemini, so you could have it. That's your 12th house. And that's intuition, that's spirituality, it's the subconscious. You could have a lot of movement here in terms of really, really connecting with your intuitive side, really knowing what's next for you, really even going deep on the subconscious level, maybe unrooting things that you need to, things that may be holding you back, especially with all this Pluto activity to begin with. Remember, that's a subconscious, or there's even just this, even like on the psychological level with Pluto. But anyway, this is just major. I mean, ooh, this is really nice. It's huge, confident, self-confident energy when the sun sextiles Mars. Remember, this is a very harmonious aspect. The planets are working well together. You could feel very motivated. You could feel very physically active as well. You could definitely feel very physically active around this time, ready for a run, ready for, to go all Forrest Gump. I mean, really, really feeling this energy. It's going to be really strong. You could also feel very courageous in a situation. Remember, this is, Sun in Leo. That Leo is the lion. This is you having your roar. This is you being heard, being seen, and taking that action. Now, what's really great about this, a lot of this could be career related for you, because remember, Leo in your second house of money, salary, income. But then when you think about what's happening on Thursday, I don't think I wrote it here, but the moon has moved into Aries at this point. Whoa, that's big. Remember, the North Node is in Aries in your 10th house of career, public recognition, fame. The same time that the sun is in Leo, with that spotlight energy. So this could be a really big time for you. All right. Could be a really big time for you, especially if you are here for a career. And, I love the fact that Aries is a cardinal sign like you, and, there's that leadership energy. This is just feeling really fierce. And again, that confident, just very self-assertive, direct, passion. Okay. A lot of passion here. And then also remember, this is like 5th house activity that I was talking about. So you could feel really charged up, really amped up, really feeling like, in terms of love and romance and sex. And this is the 5th house, like I mentioned. Now, one of the reasons why this may be a big deal is because in 2 weeks from this point, the sun will sextile Jupiter. So you got something to look forward to. This is going to be really, 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 really nice. All right. So really love this for you. And obviously we'll talk about more in 2 weeks. Now, you see the same day Mercury moves into Virgo. Mercury in Virgo for you is your 3rd house. Now, what makes this really interesting is that Mercury is in its domicile and it's exalted in Virgo. Does enormously well in Virgo. Mercury is all about communication. All right. It's logic, it's thinking, it's processing things. Virgo rules your 3rd house. And so you see that overlap here. So this is a time where you could start being, just very practical, pragmatic. Think about that Virgo energy, especially when it comes to communication. You could find yourself communicating a lot more. You could find yourself feeling confident in communication. You could find yourself having really important conversations too, pursuing important conversations around this time, being very hardworking, diligent. That is like all that Virgo energy. And also, in a sense of service to others as well. Now, the 3rd house is also siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, neighbors. Okay, so there could be a lot of conversation around there, around this time. All right, and also remember, Mercury is going retrograde next week. So, like I said last week, get your ducks in a row now. Mercury's in shadow. You could actually have a lot of people from your past come back around this time. It will likely start happening more next week. That's going to be something big for you in August as well, because there could be those conversations that you were looking forward to. Maybe something that was, you started conversations about money, about finances, and those may resurface during this retrograde period. So anyway, Cancer, y'all are amazing. Let's get started. Let's see what's going on for you. See this, another big week. Let's see what's going on for you, Cancer, for July 22nd to the 28th for Cancer and Cancer rising and Cancer moon. If you want to read for any other placements in your chart, you're absolutely welcome to. So, Cancer, let's get to it. Let's see what's going on for you for, Well, that fell out. Let me see what that is. Oh, you got the Four of Swords. That's a little peekaboo. That's a little peekaboo from the universe. I'll usually use that as a clarifier for your entire spread, so I'm going to keep that out. All right, so Cancer, let's do it. July 22nd to the 28th. All right, Cancer. I do a traditional cult across spread. It offers the best overview, in my opinion, especially for a weekly reading. What else was I going to say? If we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will, Cancer. Y'all are amazing. I hope you enjoyed your birthday season. I hope all your birthday wishes came true. Thinking about your spread last week, actually. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. That was huge. Oh my gosh. Cancer, I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing. I can't even. Okay, so you're obviously good. Yep. You see what's happening here. Okay, you're getting a mic drop. You're going to get 2. You're going to get 3. Cancer, this is everything that you deserve. This is everything that you deserve. And this is everything that has, throughout. Remember, we had that amazing new moon in your sign. And then we've just had so many activities that was happening for you that shows that you are moving in this new direction, and you are being seen, and you are being heard, and you are getting noticed and getting that praise. Look at what's happening here. This is not very common. Let's get started. You got the Four of Wands. So there you go. Let's just pause for 1 second, Cancer. We're going to pause for 1 second. All right. Because if you are new to my channel, and even if you didn't see your last week's reading, you got the Four of Wands in your past right here. You got the Six of Wands and the heart of your spread. So when I say this does not happen often, the fact that you got the Four of Wands and the Six of Wands in the same places, this progression from last week, wow, this is big. This is really, really mind-blowingly big. Like, I honestly don't even know what to say. This is huge. So Four of Wands, this is that feel-good energy, milestones, all right, celebration, a lot of domestic matters that come up with this card, as in, getting married, proposed to, but think milestones. These are wands as well. Why is this significant? Because wands are your passions, your ambitions, but also career, profession, enterprise, work-related matters. Now, this card is attributed to Venus in Aries, so it's an Aries card. Remember what I said, North Node in Aries in your 10th house of career. So a lot of y'all could be celebrating big moments in career as well. All right. So there's just definitely something special that has happened in your life. All right. And it's something that you will definitely feel a lot more moving forward into this week. It's like you're on this really big high. This is the hurrah card. It's huzzah. This is great things happening, moving right into the Six of Wands. In the heart of your spread again, Cancer, come on. You saw me shuffle that. This is big. So this is eminence. This is rising above. It's a procession. You can see everyone cheering this person on. This is achievement. This is public recognition here. This is being honored. This is everything that you think this card is. Okay. Like I said, it's a procession. You can see. So therefore, this horse still going. Okay. So again, the fact that you had it in your heart of your spread last week, remember, I may have even said it last week, this horse with it still going, this is just like one of many, achievements and accomplishments to come. But this is definitely feeling really good and getting recognized. There could be something that you are definitely celebrating now. All right. Again, it can be a milestone. It could be a promotion. It could be a new job, starting your own business, having a baby, whatever it is, whatever is big for you. Now, this card is actually attributed to Leo. It's actually Jupiter in Leo, but nonetheless, Leo, remember what I said, you've got Venus and the Sun in Leo this week. Your second house, not only self-worth, self-value, and material possessions, like things that you're getting, but also, what did I say? Your second house of money, income, salary. So there could be something work related here for sure. All right. Also, creativity, love, romance. There's just some things that you may be getting recognized for. That's really, really, really great. You do have the Nine of Pentacles in your challenge area. So yeah, with that money thing, remember that I mentioned we have the Sun opposite Pluto right from the get-go on Monday. And with, I said that earlier, there could be some big squeeze with money. Now you have the Nine of Pentacles in your challenge area. So remember how I said there may be someone you're not seeing eye to eye with when it comes to money. There really, really could be something there, all right? And it could just be someone that maybe a little bit, maybe someone that's a little bit like indulgent with money, and you're like, what are you doing? We got to save up for that island that we're buying, whatever it is. But there is that sense of like, let's compromise. Let's think about this. There could be something with love and relationships as well. Or it could be something with money and love and relationships. But there is something where it just feels for me that there is someone you're going to have to see eye to eye with, or they're going to have to see eye to eye with you. With something, I mean, it's pentacles here, right? You see them stacked up. Look at the harvest. Look at her garden. Look at all those grapes. I mean, this is someone who's, really worked for everything that she's earning. Really earned her spot here. You'll see that she is one of two people that have the symbol of Venus in the card, right? So you see the symbol of Venus all over her gown. And so that's another thing here. So it could be something that has to do with, like, maybe it is someone that you're in love with, or maybe it is, something with creativity as well. But there is definitely going to be some seeing eye to eye. Now, Six of Pentacles, and you're going to be fine. You've got this. You've got the Six of Pentacles in your crown. So there's that sense of like gratitude, generosity. This is a lot of like spiritual wealth as well. And so it's in your crown. So it's almost like this is great because you just want to nurture. You just want to be yourself. You just want to help people. You want to, and if you're in a situation where you feel you want support, hey, that's all around you. All right. And that could be the thing that is bringing that balance for you this week. Okay. That equilibrium. All right. So that's going to be really nice for you. Really have those introspective moments as well. Remember, you did get, the Four of Swords that did pop out earlier. The Four of Swords is attributed to Libra. So there could be something here with a significant other that you have to really like sit and think about. And yeah, remember, it can be also like a partnership in career as well. All right. So when I say partnerships, it can be work related. It can be love, romance related. But if you think about the fact that the South Node is in Libra in your fourth house, which is your domestic sector, there could be something there for some of y'all. All right. But it seems like there is this sense of just the spiritual wealth that you're thinking about. It could also be financial wealth in terms of you spreading the wealth, in terms of you helping others, donating, something that, really moves you. Okay. But again, for a lot of y'all, it could be you seeking that. You're really, really seeking that support. But look at what's happening in your entire spread. You also have the Knight of Wands. So remember I said, you hit the ground running as soon as you're going to feel this Leo energy. It's fiery. It's really, really fiery. All right. And so you've got the Knight of Wands here, which is really, really nice. You could feel this pickup in terms of your daily life. You could feel, especially work-related matters is coming through big for me. But things could get like really busy. There could be you really, really pursuing your passions, nothing holding you back now. All right. Knight of Wands is double fire, by the way. Knights are fire, Wands are fire. So whoosh, this is a lot of fire. All right. Look at what's coming out of his helmet. But very transformative. It does seem like you are on this mission. You are on this quest to go after your passions. And again, for a lot of y'all, work-related matters. I mean, this is just really, 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 really crazy. Because look across. Look at your future. You have the King of Wands. You are moving in the right direction. Look at where you've got the Four of Wands, Six of Wands, and the King of Wands. The King of Wands, this is the entrepreneur, all right? So this is someone who is sitting in that throne. Talk about earning your spot. He worked hard to sit here, and now he feels good. This is epitome of fire. The King of Wands, remember, being fire, but very transformative king. Remember, you're going through a big transformative process. And when I say transformative king, you see the salamander at his feet representing transformation. You see the Ouroboros in his throne, the unity of all things, changes. I mean, oh my goodness, this is really, really big. You're just ascending, that you're rising above. And that is what eminence is, okay? Which I said earlier with the Six of Wands. If you trace that word back to its etymological root, it's eminere, to rise above, literally to rise above, and then straight into this future. Now, if you're not here for work, the King of Wands is just passion. This is someone who can't even sit still. Look at him. He's the only king that's leaning forward. He's leaning out of his throne. He wants to, have fun. He wants to pursue more passions. He wants to help other people with his passions. He is a fun king. He's a selfless king. This is absolutely amazing. You're definitely moving in this amazing direction. Okay. Now, one of the biggest things that I said in your intro, there could be a lot of money matters, could be a lot of work matters that are happening for you this week. Those could be big focuses for you this week. Well, look at your spread. They are all wands and all pentacles. Hello, this is big. This is big. So pursue your passions. I mean, Sun sexiling Mars, that's big. Remember, I said you're going to feel that charge, all right? Especially with all of this Leo activity too. Let's get to your stuff. Let's see what's going on, Cancer. Y'all, oh my goodness, this is just, it's blowing me away. And then if you think about your last week's reading, you also have the Ace of Wands. So a lot of y'all are moving into this new, there's this new beginning for y'all. All right. Okay. So Cancer, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, all that fun algorithm stuff. And I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Listen, you are definitely moving into this place of power. You can clearly see that here. This is really big. Now, very interesting that you got Justice. Okay. You got Justice. What makes this very interesting is that Justice is attributed to Libra, right? Libra is, right in the middle of the zodiacs, okay? That balance, Libra is the scale. Also, right in the Justice card is right in the middle of the major arcana, okay? So that balance is something that you seek, not only that balance, but that fairness, justice being served. And remember, you already got the Four of Swords. Now you've got Justice, 2 Libra cards. So yeah, there could be something with partnerships and relationships, and even marriage. A lot of y'all could be getting married or signing some new contract with someone or something here. It could be proposal. It could be something with work-related matters as well. Remember, Mercury moving into Virgo is going to be a big thing with communications, agreements, whatnot, those things, right? But there is a sense of whatever's happening now, that sense of justice. You feel like you are like things are fair, things are good. Okay, move in that direction. Now you have the 7 of Swords. All right, 7 of Swords came up in your external factors area. There could be someone. Remember, someone you're not seeing eye to eye with, someone who just doesn't see the picture the way that you do. 7 of Swords is that's a little bit of deceit there. All right. Remember what I said with Pluto, the sun opposite Pluto. We're coming out of the full moon conjuncting Pluto secrets and whatnot. There you go. All right. This card is an Aquarius card. It's actually attributed to Moon in Aquarius. And remember, I said on Monday, the Moon is going to be in Aquarius the same time that the Sun is opposite Pluto. All right. And with that said, that is your 8th house. So secrets could be coming out. All right. And now I'm just going to show you something real quick. With the 7 of Swords, yes, this card is a little bit of deception. It's a little bit of being a little maybe Machiavellian. It's, the lying, cheating, stealing card as well. It's in your external factors area. Now, so there could be someone just to keep an eye on, because remember, you also have that 9 of Pentacles in your challenge area. Here's the thing. Happening in broad daylight here. Okay? There's a reason why this person's stealing the swords in daylight and at night. This is saying that can be caught. Okay? And that's why I want you to just be observant with anyone that you are having conversations with. There could be someone that wants to get out of something too, with something that's coming up, but just keep that in mind. All right? There is going to be this level of trust that you may have to consider with another person. 5 of Cups. Now, this is the 3rd card in your staff. This is a card where you can see the figure looking at the spilled cups, whereas the 2 full cups are right behind him. And so there is a sense of a lot of y'all really not wanting to let go of something from the past, but then also a lot of y'all not wanting to do anything where you do regret something, a decision that you make. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. That's going to make all the difference. Okay. I say it all the time. We all have intuition. It's a matter of really connecting with it. That is going to make that really big difference here. Now, where it falls in your stuff, it's not saying that anything like that's going to happen, but it is saying that there could be something. It's almost like remember that full moon in Capricorn, that's like full stop. There's something you got to surrender, something you got to let go. And so there may be something that you're not ready to, but you may see a little bit of truth this week that is going to really, really have an impact on you in terms of, okay, I see this now. Yeah. That's done. And then you've got so much power. You've got so much power. You got the Emperor. You got the Emperor in your final outcome. This is not only mastery of self. We're talking divine masculine here. This is the Emperor. So this is someone who lays down the laws. Also, not only the ruler of his land and his kingdom and whatnot, but ruler of his destiny. I mean, he's got the world in his hand. He's got this driving life force, the Egyptian Ankh, in his other hand. Wisdom, full of knowledge, passion and power. This is big. This is big. It's in your final outcome. You're going to be fine. You're going to be absolutely fine. Okay. You're moving into a lot of power, as you can see. You see this, right? Now, the last thing I'm going to say, the Emperor is Aries. You even see the symbol of the ram all over his throne. And so remember what I said from the very beginning. The North Node is still in Aries, in your 10th house of career, fame, public recognition, honors, achievements, social status, leadership, all of that. Amazing, right? So a lot of career stuff here. A lot of money stuff here, but a lot of you just being recognized. I mean, you are moving into so much power, but this is just like one of those spreads where, oh my goodness, that just never happens. That never happens in a weekly reading. And these are two of the most auspicious. Like you're good. And then remember, take that time because if you with the Four of Swords that did pop up, it is that just like I said, clarifying like the entire spread. Just take that time. Go within, mind, body, spirit, add, like really, really work with those energies, have that stillness of mind. This is a card of even like meditation, having that peace of mind. That may be something that you're seeking, okay? So do what you need to do, but you are rising above. You're moving into a lot of power, and you're going to be having a lot of fun. This is great. You're amazing. Cancer, thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you subscribe, leave comments, tell me what's going on next week. Oh, we do August. Okay, we're going to do August. August is a big month. It's a big month, all right, Cancer. And just to give you a little spoiler here, we do have a new moon in Leo in your second house of money. All right, so thanks so much, Cancer. I'll see you next week. All right, bye-bye.